back then, there's so many topics that we could go off on. It's just this one topic, but women had less say,
Yeah, you
less
didn't have rights.
opportunity, less rights, less independence.
Right.
Economically,
Mm-hmm.
economically, did I say that right?
Yeah, if you want to say it in Spanish and I can translate for the audience again, then
No, am I saying it
yeah.
correctly? Okay. Economically, we were able to sustain a family a larger family with one paycheck.
Right.
That's
not sustainable anymore.
Even just for one child.
No, you're right.
It is so expensive.
There's something in that though. Because obviously you said how the woman had less rights. The woman was staying at home, so the man was going to work. Whereas now both parties usually have to go to work.
Yeah.
So you now have to pay for someone else to look after that child.
Yeah.
Whereas you could have multiple children because the man was going to work. You could have 3 kids at home, but they're at home with mum.
Yeah.
And they're coming home.
And I think that also goes down to like our ideologies and our core family values and everything else now, because realistically it's not the parents that are raising the kids anymore.
No, it's somebody else.
And a lot of the time it's schools, and they will spend a lot of time in educational systems that realistically are pushing a certain narrative because they need the next workforce. And I think they kind of kill the whole idea of individuality and thinking outside the box and being an individual and just more, be a sheep and just go to work and go home.
Yeah, that's the interesting part. Obviously, you're going to have a child that's going into school, so you'll find out firsthand how things are going to be changing. Yeah. Obviously, I feel like in a way schools have tried to, I wouldn't say schools, they're just people in general that try to kill your shine. And that's not even talking about teachers. I'm talking about general people that don't like certain people because of who they are. Yeah. And I feel like as long as you got a strong community of people behind you to push the narrative of who you are, just be yourself, you'll always end up on top.
I agree.
I just feel like if you let the one person that comes to really dim your light, and you can never get the fire back in your belly, that's when it becomes a problem.
I think it's difficult though, because as much as I agree with, speaking life into your children and letting them know they are individuals and they are their own person, and their hopes and aspirations shouldn't be, I guess, dimmed down by other people's doubts and other people's opinions and everything else. We are social creatures, and we do seek validation from people we care about and people whose opinions matter to us. And I think it's a struggle, I guess, to try and raise a fierce, individual, outspoken person, because realistically they're going to practice that at home where they're most comfortable.
Yeah.
And then a lot of us will look at that as rebellion, as being a difficult child, as speaking back to your parents, or I'm the adult, I know what's right and wrong, how dare you have an opinion. But then you want them to have an opinion in the real world.
Yeah. You raise them to not have one at home, so why are they going to have one
in the real world?
Yeah.
But then at the same time, I also think there are certain personality traits that are just innate in us. Some people are more extroverted, some people are more introverted. Some people, it does really affect them what others think of them. Other people really just don't care.
That's the mentality I think that everyone should try to adopt. It's very difficult.
But it's,
I don't care what you say.
Yeah.
I have to really, for me personally, I have to really, really value you as a person for your opinion to get to me. And still, I'm going to listen to it. If I don't really believe in it, gotcha.
Yeah.
Do you get what I mean?
Yeah.
So I'll listen to it and I'll obviously take advice from everyone. But if you're just someone that's just talking or just saying what you're saying, especially negatively, I'm going to listen and go, okay.
I think that's another thing though. I think energy is so... everything is energy and energy is transferable. But I think being around someone that is constantly negative is so draining. Like, I think if you're an outgoing, mostly, positive person, I don't think you can surround yourself with people that are very negative.
No, you wouldn't though. I don't think naturally you would.
But some people are just family members.
Correct.
And you can't choose your family members.
Correct, but you also have the choice of when you want to spend time with them.
That's true. I just think you end up not really spending time with them.
That's true.
Don't you have family members? Like, I have family members where I will go to their house and I will leave their house drained.
Oh, no, not mine.
No.
No. Yeah.
Oh, I do, and I'm just like, okay, well, I'm not.
I'm fortunate in that aspect. I'm just.
You're just blessed.
Yeah, happy-go-lucky.
Yeah.
Yeah. Like, I feel like a lot of your personality is your family.
Yeah.
So,
true.
like, when you see me, you'll see every member of my family in some aspect.
Yeah.
Like, the house at midnight could be a madness. You get what I mean? People asking, there's wings and chips. You're thinking, bro, it's 1 a.m.
No, this is so true.
You get what I mean?
This is so true, yeah.
There's wings and chips. You're thinking it's 1 a.m. But, that's the vibe.
Yeah, but your house doesn't sleep.
I know.
So,
but that's the vibe.
Yeah.
But that's the family. Do you get what I mean?
Yeah,
and when we're at like family parties or events and that sort of stuff, there's just a good vibe. You can see everyone is always. But
I think
there's no negativity in the room. Even when you're with them on a personal level, there's no negativity. It's always like
good,
cool, yeah,
good energy. I agree with you, but I think it also depends on your own personality. Because, for example, I think my family is very half-half. Like, I have a lot of family members that are just more chilled, more relaxed. Colombians in general are very, like, happy people. We love a party. We love all of that. But I have some family members that are so not really into partying. They're just more chill vibes, relaxed, a bit more timid, a bit more quiet, not as opinionated. And then I have like one particular aunt. She is literally the life of the party anywhere she goes. She is so funny. She's always happy. She's always smiling. And then I feel like I don't know. You're probably a better judge of that since you get to experience me as a person. But I think I'm more towards like the happy, energetic, like chatty person. But I have both sides in my family. Right,
but you've chosen to take a side. I feel like you've taken a side of the personality that you wanted to. You can always take something from someone.
That's true.
The negative side might come out in different circumstances. Do you get what I mean? Whereas I may only see you in a positive light.
Yeah.
When the negativity may come out.
Yeah.
Other people may see that.
That's true.
So.
I feel like I should ask my friends now.
Yeah. So it's just a case of like who sees what and when they see it.
That's true.
So people may like the people closest to me may see, oh, do you got a negative side? Okay, cool. Everyone does.